Revelation without application equals frustration. Deceiving your own self because nothing will come out of it. Nothing will come out of it. The benefit of the world cannot be realized without our obedience. If you will hearken diligently to my voice, observe to do what I command you, I, God, will set thee on high above all nations of the earth, and all these blessings will come to you and overtake you. The benefits of the world is inaccessible without our obedience. Joshua 1:8, this book of the Lord shall not depart from your mouth. You meditate upon it day and night, and observe to do the things that are written therein. Then you make your way prosperous. You can't access those benefits without observing to do what is written therein. If you be willing and obedient, you eat the good of the land. If they obey and serve him, they shall spend their days in prosperity and their years in pleasures. Why call ye me Lord, Lord, without doing what I tell you to do? It won't do nothing to you. Luke chapter 6 and verse 46. Why calling me Lord, Lord? Calling me by my name, Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Shammah, Jehovah Skeno, Jehovah Greek, Jehovah Hebrew. You can call any name, it won't make a meaning. It won't make a difference. It won't make a difference. There are too many believers without the benefits of redemption sin on their lives because they will not do what they know is commanded to do. Or that's not you. Your story is changed. And we keep changing from one level of glory to another. Be ye therefore doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own self. For if any man be a hearer of the word and not a doer, it's like a man that looks at himself in a mirror and walks away and forgets what manner of man he looks like. But whosoever looks into this perfect law of liberty, he not being a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the work. Obedience is work. Obedience is not confession, it's profession. It's a profession. Obedience is work. Obedience is work. Obedience is work. You can ask Abraham what it is. He rose up early in the morning, and after 3 days of trekking, at that extreme age, he saw the place afar off. My God, we are not told whether it took one more day, because the mountain, you can see it afar off. But to climb it, it's not a joke. Obedience is work. That's why many shy away from it. Obedience is work. Particularly, obedience out of season. Obedience in season could be very cheap, but obedience out of season, when things seem to be out of place, and yet you must not murmur, that's work. You must not complain, that's work. You must be grateful, that's work. They call this sacrifice of praise. Amen. That's work. Nothing seems to be praiseworthy around you, but you must praise him, or you remain there for life. That's work. Obedience is work. You hold your income in your hand, it is less than 1/3 the needs of the moment, and you still must pay tithe. That's work. The landlord is chasing after you, and all that you have can't handle it. And you have come under your own obligation based on the work to pay your tithe. You pay your tithe, and then landlord calls you and says, I just had a feeling you shouldn't have to pay. Obedience is work, particularly out of season. Out of season obedience. I had a very strange visitation tonight, and I'm going to run through it. I want to do a run down on what we have mentioned since the month began in this midweek series, just line by line, to create a reminder for you. You will need it. What is obedience worth? Or what is an obedience? Quickly. Obedience is the only way to prove the validity of any biblical truth. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusted in him. The only way to prove the validity of any truth of scriptures. Doing whatever God says. Now, number two, doing whatever the word says to do, we always commit God to confirm his word in our lives. Fill the water pots with water. Not put water in the water pots. Fill them. Keep filling so they will know you are a big fool. Fill the water pots with water. And do that in the open, right here. Fill. Not put some. And he confirmed this word. Cast your net into the deep. He confirmed this word. Doing whatever the word says to do, we always commit God to confirm his word. Number three, passing the obedience test is what enthrones believers in the kingdom. Obedience test. It comes in one after the other, and another, and another. All aiming at your enthronement. You find Abraham passed the test in Genesis 12, passed the test in Genesis 17, passed the test in Genesis 22. He was just on top of his word to come. Secured blessings upon his generations forever. Not only enthroned here with an army of himself to himself, he still sat on a throne in heaven with Lazarus at his footstool, like Jesus said. All enthroned patriarchs in scriptures obeyed their way through to enthronement. Just watch, and you find them on a roll. Obedience. Obedience. I never bow my head to a graven image, enthroned Daniel all through his life in Babylon. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were enthroned in the land via their unreserved obedience.